Hello everybody and welcome to the 15th stage of the ALLEZ Tour de France. Yes, today it's going to be what looks to be a very interesting day on the GC scope of things. We start in L'Église and we finish in the amazing town of Le Puy-en-Velay. We head through the Massif Central. This year's Tour de France mission statement was to visit every single mountain range in France, and so far they're doing that pretty well. Today we head to the Massif Central and we have two Category 1 climbs. We have one at the start of the day and one towards the end of the day. This will be hard to predict. Will there be big splits early on? Will they play it safe? Or will there be just a breakaway win, as some people may predict? Well, we're going to find out soon, so let's head into the race to see what happens. But first, I'm just going to point out my pick. I should have done this earlier, but I'm going for Tim Wellens because he keeps on attacking. My number 2 though, if I can pick a number 2, ALLEZ and Pantano is number 2. They both want the mountain points. Today is quite an understated breakaway day. You can get about 430 points in the points classification, so you might as well try. But yeah, that's that then. I'll see you in the race. Well, welcome to the stage, everyone. We're here in L'Église. And who will be praying today? It's going to be a tough one, and a very unpredictable one. The breakaway could be a key factor today, so we will be watching who goes out. My pick was Tim Wellens and ALLEZ and Pantano. I'll be very surprised if they don't attack. There we just see Wellens stretching his legs towards the front of the group. Will he go? Will he not? I would be very, very surprised if he did not go in the break today. As I've mentioned before, you can sweep up some big points on a day like today, but will they want to go? I don't know. But we'll soon find out. There, Team Vela Concept want to go away, and that's Michael Valgren. He's a good puncher on his day. Hermans also wants to go. Same for Kirsch, Kuchakov, Pantano, yes, Palanche and Roglic. Palanche has been in the breakaway many times, and the peloton do not want to let it go, or do they? Pantano though, he's about top 20 in GC. He's 19th, 9 minutes back. This could be a pretty easy breakaway day. Iggy Silva hits the front, working for Romain Bardet. Wouldn't it be amazing if Iggy Silva was on the winning team? I know that would make my day. But here we go, Michael Valgren on the front then, and the breakaway looks to be formed, and the peloton are letting them get away now. It wasn't sure for a second, but Sunweb are just gonna let them go, and it looks to be a double DDD day again. And to be honest, that's what they like to do, and they do it well. Ben Hermans, he's been in the break before. So is Alex Kirsch. He went in the first week. Roglic as well went in on the Chambéry stage. Palanche on the stage into Bergerac. Pantano, of course, winning a stage in Chambéry. Valgren, of course, polka dot jersey in the early days of this race. But now, who would bet against Alejandro Valverde for a stage win? I don't think many people would bet against him. He's already got 3, and he could make it a lucky 4 today. Well, he's led 4 ALLEZ GTs, I think, in his career, and why not make it another one for Illuminate? It's been a brilliant couple of days and a couple of weeks for Alejandro Valverde. He could do it again. He's leading the points, he's leading the yellow jersey, so at least if he crashes out of the yellow, he will have the green jersey to nurse till the end. But today, that looks to be it so far. I'll catch up on the Cat 1, because I'm sure it will be a fierce battle for some extra breakaway points. Here comes ALLEZ and Pantano. He obviously leads it across the line. Second place for Ben Hermans by the looks of it for Slovenia. Yep, right into second place, and that's a pretty easy, convincing win for Pantano. He can gain, what, 2, 1, 12, 15 points at the rest of today. 15 points will not get him up to Tim Wellens, but it will be close enough coming into this rest day. This week has been pretty uneventful, to be honest. We had a mountain stage into Périgueux. We had that stage on Bastille Day, but nothing's really happened. We started the week with Valverde in yellow, and that timeline continues with Valverde in yellow. I think only the Alps can separate it now. We have a stage into Serre Chevalier, which looks to be a mountain day, over the Col de Galabier, a downhill finish, and we also have that summer finish to Izoire, and a TT towards the end. Next week is where the race will be won, I presume. As we can just see that Cat 3 in the distance, I'll catch you up later on in the stage. Aye, lots of people are down. I don't even know how that happened. We weren't even on a descent. But, oh, Zakharin's out of the race. Zakharin is pulled out of the race. And amongst a lot of speculation about how Zakarin's form is going, he's out of it. And Dimension Data will be very, very frustrated. They've lost their big man in the mountains. But now, all hope lies in Harlanson, Pantano. Zakarin, former top 10 in the race. Our green jersey on Mayo Vert is behind. And I think Caleb Ewan's also been dropped. Or crashed out of it. Davide Formulo, I don't know. I can't tell right now. But it looks to be a lot of teams have to try and pace their way back. And Dimension Data have lost Zakarin. Huge news coming through, and Pantano will be hearing that in the breakaway, and he will be extremely surprised at that, but also maybe not so surprised, because we kind of expected it. He's been feeling very, very bad the past couple of days, losing time. It's like a leak, it's like a tap, it's just leaking out, and seconds are dribbling out of these stages, and it's not working out for Zakarin. He lost 10 minutes on a summit finish the other day, but DDD, they have Koenig as their third man now, and Pantano strolls over the mountain points in the lead. Finally some good news for Dimension Data. Lubas, not the king of luck at the moment. Roglic is trying to chase back, because he's probably heard that his team has been pulled back to chase back, but they're back at the front right now, and it looks good for a breakaway victory. 6 minutes now, but anything can still happen. The Sprinters Up is coming up soon, and let me just mention, a plucky Ryan Mullen, double Irish champion, has just brought the gap down. It was mainly Ryan Mullen on his own, by the way. He brought the gap down from about 7 minutes to 3 minutes or 4 minutes. But the break, they're going to have to fight out for some points, and Valgriin will be hungry for them. Top 10 at the moment in that points classification. I don't think he's going to sprint for anything. Neither is Pantano. He's also high up in that points classification. And there we go. We roll over with the first couple people. Now we follow the peloton, because this will be a fiercely contested sprint, I presume, from the sprinters. Caleb Ewan's up here, Buani's up here, and Buani doing some work for Wout Poels, showing he's not just a sprinter, and just saying that he's not going for the points, and the points roll to Matthews. Ahead of Caleb Ewan and Brian Coquard. Buani still sweeps up some points though. Arnaud Demars tried sprinting for them. I think Arnaud Demars might actually be injured. He's been really poor the past couple of days, and he might just be seeing that Mayo Vert slip away from his fingers. And to be honest, Carral, they've taken matters into their own hands, and now Buani's brought the gap down from a minute, or from about 3.5 minutes to 2 minutes 12. What a ride from a lot of these peloton teams. You can't win this race without teammates. It's cliche, but it's true. Let's get rid of the green jersey names. A lot of bit work is being put into the hands of Cycling Academy as well. As I mentioned, Ryan Mullen, but they're going for Dan Martin, the other Irishman at the end of it all. Wow, well, he's back at the front is Ryan Mullen. Somehow still has energy to ride on. And good on him, Ryan Mullen, for the Israel Cycling Academy. Phew! Good job. 1:30 now, and it's getting real. Well, I'll catch up later on. 38k to go. People are getting dropped, including the Mayo Vert, and sprinters are finding it difficult to stay up here in contention over this Category 1 climb. And the group is getting whittled down, and Pantano's deciding, I might just want to go for this myself, but now he's cracking on this very, very tight Col... Oh, okay, okay, it's got the same name. Col de Pyra Tayat. Jesus Christ, that's also a difficult word to say. Pantano, though, striding away from Hermans, and there goes Michael Valgriin. He's popping behind. And Carral, if they don't win this stage, I don't know what will happen at the team bus. There'll be stern words, but Degenkolb, he's holding on. Hold on! He's doing well for OMG and Steven, and to be honest, Degenkolb could be an outsider to take this win. Same for Gianluca Brambilla. He's not the man being protected for Canada though. There could be a lot of second tier sprinters though behind, just trying to make their way up here. But to be honest, we still have to track the gap for Pantano. He wants these points so much, and he doesn't want anybody else getting anything. He will not want Wellens to see. He will not want to see Wellens up near the front. Brambilla stretches his legs. He wants to come to the front and steal some points. This climb, it's very narrow and very, very difficult. And this Massif Central, we don't go to it much, but when we do, some crazy stuff happens. Thomas Vauclair took the yellow jersey in the Massif Central, remember a couple years back in 2011. And there goes Pantano, we saw it coming, 500 meters to go, seals the deal, gets the points, Hermans in second. But this now, it's a game of who wants the polka dot jersey points, and there goes Thomas de Hent, he wants some points now. Easy win for Pantano. We switch back, de Hent is striding out now, and it looks to be an easy win for him. Oh, Valverde just moves up to the front. Genier though cock blocks Tim Wellens from getting any points. He just tried to accelerate around the outside. 29 people in this front group. Any sprinters left? No. And oh, Contador's behind. Contador's been left out. And that is a big moment. Same for Geraint Thomas. He's been left out for Team Sky. And these are big shaky moments over the top of this climb. 30k still to go. 30k of pain potentially, or 30k of pure joy. We don't know. Koenig's in the same group as Contador, so that team classification may just be in doubt. Chasing now on is Team Sky. We've seen the Skytron, and our reigning ALLEZ Tour de France champion is behind. Sam will not be happy with that. He won it for Team Sky, won it with Bauke Mollema a couple years, well, last year, and now Thomas, third in GC, 2:15 back, is stuck behind everyone. He could try to make that time back in a TT, but at the moment he might not have the opportunity because the teams are going fast out front. Look who's upping the pace. It's Canada working for Jakob Fuglsang. He's a brilliant sprinter on his day. Or maybe for Michal Kwiatkowski. He's also a fantastic sprinter. Look at that 75 sprint stat. Tim Wellens as well. He'll just be wanting to to tighten up his shoes with 20 kilometers to go to the finish line in Le Puy-en-Velay. Let me just talk about that place because it's amazing. I really want to go there. They sold it to me so much. After a lot of Google searches, I found out there's a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the town. It's amazing. The Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Puy. It's a horrible name, but yeah, the Cathedral of Our Lady of Puy. It's where people start the pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela in Spain. I didn't realize that. They get blessed in the town by the Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Puy, which is UNESCO World Heritage Site, did I mention? And also, this other brilliant thing in the town, there's quite a few. Saint-Michel d'Aiguille. It was built in 969 AD. Wow, it's still there. And it's built on top of a volcanic plug. Yeah, 85 meters above the town. Wow. It's literally just this big rock with that on top. And just to make it even more crazy, Joan of Arc's mother used to go and pray there. What the fuck? Who is going to be praying at the end of today? Yeah. Who's going to be praying at the end of today and praying that time gaps won't be there? I think Geraint Thomas, and he's in trouble again. Geraint Thomas, we've seen him in trouble many times in this race, but today, is this the nail in the coffin for Geraint? Where is he? Has he been caught out? Is he back at front? No, he's with the Contador group. Yates has gone backwards, and Lotto and L taking matters into their own hands, but they don't have many riders up here. He's going to lose about a minute by the looks of it, but the break is still holding out. Pantano's on his own with 15 kilometers left. Is there going to be another DDD win? And Pantano's been incredible in this race. But also talking about the town of whatever it's called again. There's a statue called Notre Dame de France. It was made in 1860 out of 213 different Russian cannons that were used at the Battle of Sevastopol. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't say that. Sevastopol in Ukraine. Wow. Yeah, they're from Crimea, and they made it into a statue. They melted the cannons down. That's amazing. That's such a nice story. But yeah. Anyway, attacks from Tish Bernard. Interesting. He's actually a good sprinter outside of first stage win, but he's attacking, so maybe not. Pantano though sweeps the points up. There was just one on offer, and there goes Wellens. Wellens attacks now. He didn't even need any points, and Fabio Aru tries to go pulls. No pulls. But Wellens attacks. Wellens bridges up to Pantano, and that duo have just been reignited. They're working together again. They're like, hey, do you remember me from Chambéry? Because we gotta do this together. And who will be the holy one in Le Puy-en-Velay? We know about his biblical past, and Costa comes to the front trying to limit the gap. 24 seconds. This is just for a stage win now. There's no GC impact. Valverde's playing it cool. He's leaving it down to a sprint. He won't want to make any stupid attacks and stupid moves. Contador's almost up here. Good on Contador. No, that's not even Contador. That's Contador's teammates? Or is he here? No, that is Contador. My bad. Thomas, though, still behind. And he's going to lose a minute by the looks of it. And Geraint Thomas, a man who looked like he could only just win this race. And the pace eases up, and Contador's back. Thomas now has his chance, but everyone eases up. They're going into the small ring, up another climb, up another incline, and it's Pantano versus Wellens. Wow, 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 and can Dimension Data get it again, and can Tim Wellens finally get a stage win on this race? We've seen how competitive he's been. 53 seconds, it's going to be about a minute gap. Tim Wellens, who's been absolutely phenomenal in this race for OMG and Steven, it's going to be a close run in to the line, and I think they sealed the deal. It will be a stage win between Colombia and Wellens. The last time we came here, Giuseppe Guerini of Italy won here, and now it's going to be someone else. Wellens or Pantano. Wellens leads it out. Pantano in the wheel. There's a right hand corner, and Pantano's going to win it again. Or is it going to be Wellens? It's Pantano who wins again, and it's 2 out of 2 for Dimension Data. The sprint behind, look who's got it. Gianluca Brambilla is inspired by his Italian man Guerini from a couple years back, and Brambilla seals the deal for 3rd place on the day. 27 seconds. Good on you, Contador. He's here in the group. Bit of a scare then for him. Dimension Data though, reigniting the ALLEZ efforts. They may have lost Ilna Zakarin on today, but guess who's back? It's Harlinson Pantano. Whew. He's back here. Thomas though, the time trickles down, and it's gonna be a minute 30. He loses. Ouch! Is he out of top 10? We're gonna have to find out, but Tim Wellens makes about a minute on his rivals, and Harlinson Pantano, Combativité of the day, €2,000, but throw in another couple €1,000 for winning the stage. Good on him. Dimension Data, back at it again. He's king of the breakaways, and he could be king of the hills. What an effort, and what a courageous campaign this man's put up. Harlinson Pantano of Colombia. 2 stage wins in this ALLEZ Tour de France so far. It's incredible. Tim Wellens gets 2nd, a minute up on everyone else. And look at that, Wellens moves into top 10. Geraint Thomas slips down to 10th. And that will be a very, very welcome sight for Alejandro Valverde, who probably saw Thomas as a threat, with 2 minutes sort of radius in there. And to be honest, he could have done that on a TT, but he loses 2 minutes today on everyone else. Wellens still leads. Wellens still leads the race, with Harlinson Pantano in 2nd place, and Brambilla in 3rd place on the day. Those 3 were your top 3 today. Remember that. Harlinson Pantano though, about 30 points away from the current leader Tim Wellens. There's the green jersey leader, it's Alejandro Valverde, ahead of Arnaud Démare. Who thought otherwise? Valverde wasn't really there in the sprint, I don't think. I couldn't remember him being there. Alaphilippe in 3rd, and now Caleb Ewan moves into 4th. Tim Wellens in 5th. Fucking hell for BMC, he's doing well. Best young rider, Bob Jungels, of course. Saw that one coming. And team is BMC. Head Dimension Data. BMC, probably team of the race for me. Both of them, BMC and Dimension Data, being incredibly good. Slovenia slipped down the team classifications, as does Team Sky. Okay, bit of a shaky day for lots of people. And we say goodbye to Ilna Zakarin. Ouch! What was the damage of that crash? A fractured skull! And it's not good news for Tim Wellens. No, not good news for him. Also not good news for Tim Wellens, losing out on another stage today. He's been close. He's been so close to winning one on many, many occasions. And Gianluca Brambilla, also one of the stars of this race. He's really become an MVP, hasn't he? But anyway, it's a rest day, and it's well earned. And coming into the rest day, we have Alejandro Valverde in the yellow jersey, 13th today. No points scored for Illuminate. Amazing job there for them, because, to be honest, I would have thought they would. Okay, here's top 10 in the rest day then. Pinot is shoved out of top 10. So is Henao, as his teammate Wellens moves into top 10, sneaky from 12th to 9th. Thomas falls down to 10th, as we know. Dan Martin's lurking around the 10th place mark. It'd be a huge moment if he could get top 10. Gianluca Brambilla also in 16th, with Pantano pulling on his coattails at around about 17th place. TJ van Garderen has also been struggling, but a TT could be a very, very welcome sight for him, unlike Pantano and unlike Brambilla, who need the extra time. Stefan Kruijswijk as well won't enjoy a TT. Actually, he's not too bad. And Fulsang as well, lurking around in 16th place. Canada doing a double threat there with Gianluca Brambilla and Jakob Fulsang, who has what it takes to win this race though. It's not open anymore. It could be a 2-horse race, but if Jungels bridges the gap somehow. The TT could be a good day for him. Could have said the same about Geraint Thomas, but maybe not anymore. Hey, it's how it goes. Or as the ALLEZ Spring Classics team said, that's the way it goes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, please subscribe, and ta-ra.